Hey guys, welcome back. So I previously did a kind of how-to garden tutorial, and today I'm going to be showing you the updates, however it died or not. Spoiler alert, some of it did. So this is kind of our chaos bin, so to speak. As you can see, we have our basil that's blooming. You never want to let basil bloom though if you want to eat the leaves. And over here we have our squashes. This one looks a little rough and might not survive. But other than that, we have 5 squashes at least in the bin. Like some over here, some over there, and they're doing really well. And then there's the broccoli starting to grow more and more each day. Here is our corn. We have our first corn flower, as you can see. I'm very excited. This is the male part of the corn, and once it blooms, it'll pollinate the side shoots that are the female. It has kind of like hair-like stigmas that the male will carry with the wind, the pollen, and it will pollinate. This part will pollinate the whole thing, and it'll get really tall. And you want to have them grouped together, at least 4 for good pollination, otherwise you won't get any corn. As you can see, I'm very excited about this. I'm very proud. So let's move on to the next. As you can see with our dragon fruit, it's doing very, very well. We even got our first fruit. I'll show you how this tastes later in the video. It came from this one right here, working hard. And one of the reasons that I knew it was ready is because if you hold, like, say there was, oh my gosh! Say if there was a stem coming out here and you hold the stem and you wiggle the fruit, if it's really wiggly, that means you can probably pick it off. Another thing is, look at how red this thing is. It's so red. It's so beautiful. I can't wait to cut this open. I'm not sure what kind of flesh this is, so I'm curious to see. And the rest of the others are doing great. We actually have a fruit on another one. You can't see it. It's this plant right here, right next to it. It has a little fruit back here. And it's been doing great. I haven't needed to do much. It's very easy. As you can see, the tomatoes are doing great. If you look up here, you'll actually see that we put up little trellises. I forget what they're called, but it's basically where you have 2 or more poles, and then you just kind of weave the twine in between, and you can keep doing that. We did it for 3 of them so that we could have 2 sections basically. And actually, if you look way down here and you zoom in, maybe you can see this part of the plant actually snapped from the wind, but hey, it's doing great. As you can see, the leaves are bouncing back up, which means they're still fully alive. I didn't expect it, but you know, they're doing good. And the tomatoes have been producing very, very nicely. We've had a bunch of the sun sugar cherry tomatoes, and we've also had some of our very first of those large tomatoes. They're like slicers and beefsteak tomatoes. I know, it's kind of a funny name. And they are so good. We had them in like burgers. They were delicious. In the watermelon, I mean, like, let's not even get started on that. Look at how huge it is. I actually came out this morning and had to untangle it because it was so big. Also, if you hadn't noticed, we got irrigation systems so that I don't have to come out here and water it. I still will if we plant something new. It's always a good idea to water it in. But look at the watermelon. I mean, it's so pretty. It's beautiful. Like, honestly, this could just be a house plant. I mean, it probably wouldn't do very well, but it's so pretty. I would put this in my house. here on camera, I know it doesn't look like much, but this is sort of a chaos bin, but it's not too chaos. Right, in this section here, we have a bunch of garlic. Here we have 2 tomatoes, and over here we actually have saffron. It has little sprouts. I don't know if you can even see it on camera, but there's little sprouts starting to come in, which will flower. If you look really closely, right there, this we actually planted on purpose. When we were repotting our strawberries, we found that little thing and decided, hey, let's see if it grows. And it is growing, so I'm curious to see if it's like, we also had snapdragon flowers, so I wonder if it's that kind of sucker or a strawberry sucker. I'm not really sure, so I guess we'll see. Our pepper bin is doing great. We've had tons and tons of peppers. They're so tasty and good, and they're just really like pumping. Look at them. And there's one thing I want to show you. This is our potato bin. You can't see anything because there isn't anything. I just planted them and they haven't sprouted up yet, but I hope they survived. I let them chit, which you do. It's basically where you just let it have little sprouts all on its own. And, you know, I hope it sprouts soon. I'm really proud of this bin in particular because look at my herbs. They're doing great. I love them so much. They're just awesome. They're so good. We made like focaccia bread with my rosemary. It was so good. And I think, you know what, if you're a gardener, you pretty much have to have herbs, you know. They're just the tastiest things and they do really well in recipes. In one of my more recent videos, how to garden for beginners, you'll know that my bonus was a sunflower. There's been an incident and it died. Turns out if you don't have well-draining soil, it will die. So if you live in San Diego like me, don't plant them without, you know, propping the soil first. I did not prep the soil at all. I just thought I could throw it in. Didn't work. Okay, now we're gonna cut this open. I don't know what color it is, so let's see. Oh my gosh, look at that. That is so beautiful. You know, the spots kind of remind me of like a Dalmatian or something. It's really pretty. Anyway, let's try it. Okay, so I have a feeling this is gonna be really good, and a tip is the inside is always sweeter because it ripens from the inside out. And it's really good. Like, you guys should definitely be growing dragon fruit if you're especially in a warmer climate. And here's my sister gonna help taste. How is it, Siggy? Make sure you're in frame. How is it? Use your words. Good. I'm glad you like it. So, I actually later I let my parents taste it and they were amazed. And let me tell you, when I say it is so good and sweet, you can't buy this anywhere at the store. Like, unless you want to go out of your way and buy Ecuador Pola dragon fruit. Sorry, I know, I just keep eating. It's so good though. I can't stop. This is gonna be gone in like an hour after filming this. Like, you're never gonna see this one again. It's gonna be gone. It's so good, and I just can't believe it, how good it is. It's the best fruit ever, and I love growing it, and it's my favorite fruit. Hi, thank you for watching. I really appreciate you watching my videos. If you like this, like and subscribe and share it with all your friends, family, and see you in the next one. Bye.